is the first presentation from 3 learners from Action Read, who are featured tonight. This project was directed by local artist and writer and longtime Action Read collaborator, Don Matheson. I know this isn't a brochure, but before you are 3 museum display cases on loan from the art gallery at Gruff. Typically, museum cases contain objects of great significance intended for public viewing, items such as cultural artifacts, significant art pieces or objects of great value are kept secure under glass. The display cases, for the love of words, contains items that may appear to be of little value, ordinary, everyday disposable things. In fact, these items have changed lives. The 3 learners are going to tell you why. Since their tutors obviously know them best, they will introduce the learners.
So I met Judy in 1992 when I was 10 years old. And I was teaching in the early childhood education department at Conestoga College, Doon campus, and Judy was one of the young women that I was working alongside with, and one of the first things that I began to really understand about Judy was that she has the most incredible spirit. This beautiful, beautiful spirit that is shines with genuine compassion for other people, and she definitely gifted those children with that compassion and that love, and a fierce integrity. Judy knows what it really means to stand up when things are not right, and to, in your own way, speak out. And the last thing that really struck me so profoundly about Judy, which is such an important aspect of working with young children, was her genuine sense of awe about the world around her, and curiosity and learning. So I always knew that in her own good time, Judy would find her way to really show all of her truth to the world, and it's the right time. And so, that's what happens when you interrupt me. I lose my train of thought. It's called sometimers. So all I was going to say, Judy, was I'm honored to be here tonight to help all of you celebrate this amazing woman and the growth that she has worked so hard to attain.
Thank you, Jan. It's been such an honor to know you and be your friend, and it's been amazing because her and I have been in and out of each other's lives throughout the whole time, so it's magic. It's magical. It's meant to be. We're soulmates. And every time I see her, I get all the hairs in the back of my neck. Okay, I have to get to today's speech. So I am the last one up because I get distracted easily, so it won't take it too long. So you've seen the Peter Pan book right here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Courtney, you are an inspiration beyond belief. And also Sean, the menu. I am going to Neverland and having one of those steaks that you said. All the on the order, and yeah. So I'll get to mine in a minute, but what I've written. You're going to find out I have a lot to say. After 46 years, I can finally say it. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good, Judy.
Okay, I was adopted into an educated family at the age of 2 in Guelph. They were both teachers. My dad became a principal, and my mom helped a school in the Philippines start a special education program. I had troubles from the get-go. No, I had school troubles from the get-go. Having multiple disabilities, physical, mental, and emotional, school was not set up for someone like me. I hated school. I had bad grades, no matter how much my parents tried to help me. School sucked. But I love to learn, that's the thing. It just wasn't happening for me at school. So after 18, she hasn't changed. This So after 18 years of trying to learn the school's way of teaching and failing, I had enough. I shut down. I had no self-esteem. I remember being in the van with my dad on the way home from failing college, where I was trying so hard to learn how to work with small children. And I was just screaming and bawling. I was losing it. Never ever would I step another foot in any kind of school again. So I was a picture of frustration, social anxiety, and pure anger. I'd been to Action Read once before. It was for a math class, which I absolutely, I didn't like it at all. And I would always say math was M for mental, A for abuse, and for the human. So mental abuse for the human. So nothing could make me want to do math. So I said, forget it. A few years later, I'm home and the phone rings. Oh, okay. So then a man's voice says, hello, Judy. This is Mr. Noonan calling from Action Read. How are you? And I'm kind of confused because he's talking so professional. And there happens to be a spot available for the creative writing group on Tuesday afternoons with Jan Sherman teaching. And she says you would fit right in. Okay. So I get off the phone and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go back to school. Are you kidding me? But then, you know what? Guess who Mr. Noonan was? Mr. Noonan was my dad. And he called me pretending he didn't know. But the funny thing is, I didn't write it off right away. I was thinking about it, and I remember the name Jan Sherman. Like, she's the only person I remember from all my schooling who said I was worth it and I could learn. Like nobody else. Nobody else took the time in my most critical time in life and told me that I could still do it, and I could still learn. This stayed with me. And that's why I'm so excited. She was the one that could introduce me tonight. I came 4 times a week, and within a year I was on the board of directors for Action Read. At Action Read there is no judgment, no competition, and no testing. It's all supportive and about doing your personal best. Then 6 months later I got my own tutor, Katie, and she is awesome. We meet once a week and work on my writing. Talk about people who know how to connect people. Oh my word. You know how to connect to one-on-one. It's amazing. She couldn't be here tonight. She's in her 20s and her mind blows me away. She's an old soul. She says I have something to say and that it matters. And now I can spell it. She opens me up and inspires me, and we are a lot alike. We like to advocate for things we care about. So that brings me to my museum box. I always felt different in life, second best. Issues from being adopted and there just wasn't a place for me. Well, now I know there's a place for everyone. I spent my time standing up for other people. If there was injustice in my passion for equality, if there was injustice, my passion for equality fires up. I wrote the mayor to tell him about all the garbage in the city everywhere. We don't want to be living in a garbage bin. I Facebooked the councillor who rode the city bus and he said it was tough. I said, you should try to go off mobility and book a week in advance for everywhere you want to go. Yeah, I wrote the city about having them put in accessible washrooms in the exhibition park. Yeah, and there's one right by the fields, the soccer fields, that's not. It has an accessible wheelchair, but it has a step to go up. Bring both the Premier and the Minister of Education about the changes to the curriculum and the school cuts.
Nice.
Woo! So yeah, I think it was Kevin or something, yeah. I want to be that person who embraces values such as equal worth of all citizens, the equal right to meet their basic needs, and the need to spread opportunity, and finally, the requirement that we reduce and where possible, eliminate unjust inequities. Inequities. And now I want to end with a quote my tutor said, "Things are only different because we label them that way." Thank you for listening.